Please welcome to the stage Brian Young with the Action Network.
All right, we'll try to keep this. Okay, so I've heard a lot about relational today, and some of you know me, some of you don't, but do you trust me enough to do something I ask? Probably depends on what the ask is, right? Because that's really, trust is the basis of relationships. And a lot of the stuff we hear about relational sort of mobilization, relational voter contact, sort of leverage those relationships to get people to do something. And it's very powerful, and it's very promising. But I want to focus on the second part of that phrase, organizing, because organizing comes out of a tradition. And really deep organizing is not just about leveraging relationships, it's about creating relationships and strengthening relationships. Because a lot of the asks in organizing is really hard. And to illustrate the difference, think about the Women's March. They used Action Network for really a relational mobilization with the march. And after that, they actually did huddles, and they had 6,500 of these huddles in living rooms around the country. And people didn't even really know about this. And on Action Network, we noticed those huddles actually became all the local Indivisible chapters and Swing Left chapters. That was organizing. Relationships were formed there. But we didn't have tools for that, and we still don't. So we partnered with AFL-CIO for labor organizing, some community organizers to build Action Builder, which is an organizing tool. And I'm not going to talk about that. You can check it out. But along the way, I realized that our data models and our tools in our movement, I'm going to sort of challenge here, they work well, but they're still in the same Silicon Valley model of seeing people as a digital profile that we reach, we build up, we reach them with a message to get them to do something, which is great. It's powerful, but it's not organizing. And we need to start thinking about people, placing them in communities and connecting them with their community members, and really start thinking about creating relationships and building stronger relationships. Because that's the key to real change. Think about the really fundamental changes. If I ask you to go on strike when the Pinkerton boys are outside ready to beat us all, you need to trust me and know you have a community to back you up. If I ask you to come out with other women to march for suffrage when women aren't supposed to even have an opinion in public, you need to have a community backing you up. When you're sitting at a lunch counter or a bus, you need to have a community backing you up. And that's what we need to move to. Relational mobilization is great, but it's the first step. And I really think as a movement, we got to think about data models that create community, that just instead of reaching people with a message, we connect two people that share affinity in a community to really create more community. And if we do that, then I think we can really change the world. So trust me on that. Thanks.